Hi guys, and welcome back to Season 2 of Prison Architect, and this is Episode 4. So I've done a little bit of work off camera, not too much, but I've gotten our yard completed here, put in some toilets here for them, because they seem to like to use the bathroom when they're in the yard for some reason. I don't know why they don't just use the ones in their cells. But yeah, so got some toilets in here, some phone booths, some weight benches. It's a pretty nice size yard, so I figured we'd just throw in a bunch of stuff and, kind of see what sticks. I think we're pretty much ready to take in prisoners. We don't have any of our cells done, but we do have our holding cell done. So I'm going to start taking in prisoners, and I think what we're going to do, at least initially, is we're going to take in normal security prisoners, because I plan on getting a ton of prisoners in this prison, and I think if we go high security, it's just going to be out of control way too quickly. So we're going to take in normal security. So let's go to reports. We'll go prisoners. We'll accept normal risk. We've got 8 prisoners arriving in 11 hours, which is just fine. But we're going to need to do some staff. So I'm going to hire... Well, first of all, we definitely need our cooks, because we need to get started cooking here relatively soon. And they're already working, which is good. And we're going to hire 2 guards. You know what? We'll hire 5 guards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you see, we just got that one grant, which was the basic detention center, which is fine. I think we'll hire our 2 doctors so we get the health and well-being. And then we're going to sack one of them, just because we don't really need that many doctors, to be honest. Yeah, so that should be good for now. Let's go to deployment, make sure everything's assigned the way we want. This is actually looking pretty good. I do want to get, let's see, we'll probably want to stick a guard here, and probably going to want to stick a guard in the holding cell. But other than that, I think we'll let the other 3 patrol. Well, other 2 technically, because 2 of them have to operate the doors. Well, technically only 1 then. Poor planning. Okay, so the other thing we want to do relatively quickly, I've kind of mapped out the area for the forestries here behind the shower, but we won't be doing that this episode, definitely, because we want to get this cell block up here finished. But the other thing we want to do is probably get in our CCTV system. The only problem with doing that is it's going to take up another one of our security guards, but I think I'd rather have eyes on the prison than worry about the impact of not having enough guards. So let's do this. We'll put in a CCTV console. We'll fit 1 here. Let's start up in this corner, and we'll put 1 there, and then utilities. Can I successfully place CCTV cameras? The answer is probably not, but I'm going to try, and we'll see what happens. For here, we know we want to have 1 in the shower, 1 right there. We don't really need 1 in the canteen. That's the kitchen. We don't really need 1 in there. The workshop will definitely need 1. I hope I'm rotating this the right way. I can't really tell. So we're just going to place it and see what happens. We'll need 1 in there. We'll also need 1 in there. Hopefully those are facing the right ways. I think this is a cleaning cupboard. I wish I could tell. 1 in there. I'm actually gonna place all 8. That'll go to this console. So 1, 2, 3, right there. The 4th one is right there. We're gonna want 1 in here. 5. Put 1 in our classroom. 6. And this is vegetation, so 7. And then 1 in the laundry, so that is 8. I'd like one in these other cleaning cupboards and in that other common room, but for now, we'll just let them build it. So go ahead, guys, take it away. We'll get some CCTV in here. I'm almost 100% those are facing the wrong way. That one's facing the right way. I almost said that one's facing the right way, but of course it is. It's a security console. Yeah, let's dismantle these because I'm pretty sure I put them the wrong way. That one's facing the right way, so is that one. That one is. That one is. I think that's all of them that we placed, except for this one. Let's see what way they placed that. That one's also. No. I knew I shouldn't have placed it above the laundry machine. Dismantle. Alright, let them do their thing. Okay, let's go in. We'll replace those security cameras. I think by default that is the way that we want. So 1, 2, and we'll see what happens. They're just such a pain to place. I wish there was just an arrow that showed you which way they were going to face. Yes, now those two are facing the right way. Good. Okay, and then I want to, there we go, dismantle that. We'll just place that in a different area. And our laundry machine needs to go back in place, because why not? Maybe this guy will do everything. That would be nice, but I doubt it. Of course not. Okay, utilities, CCTV. I think by default it's facing the right way, so as long as we don't touch it, we'll be fine. I'm going to let them place those, though, before we... Oh, no, there's no guards that are available to do anything. I'm going to wait, though, because right now we're making negative 800. I know we have a lot of extra money, but once prisoners arrive, there we go, that's facing the right way now. So now we'll connect all these up. Connect from here. And remember, just hold down Shift. And then you don't have to... see, being paused is not very good when you're in this view, because then you can't actually see the connections until you unpause. So, I guess moral of that is don't try to do this while paused, like I'm doing. Okay, so that should hook up the majority of the rooms that we need to worry about. And you can see all the cameras are moving, so they are working. Unfortunately, Fog of War doesn't, well, it's a mixed blessing, because Fog of War does not kick in until after you've already got prisoners there, which I guess building initially would be a huge pain if it did, but yeah. Let's go ahead and start working on this cell block, only because I don't want our guys to just be standing around doing nothing. So let's figure out how we're going to do this. We know that's going to be solitary, so let's go ahead and do this. So there's going to be a door right here. We're going to mirror that on this side. On here, we'll put the doors right like that, and then we'll just do the same thing on this side. So right down the center, like that, right across, and they kind of look like, I guess, pitchforks or goalposts, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, there's the design for the solitary. So we'll let them build that. Whoops, it's paused. Didn't mean to have it paused then, but whatever. We're going to need another camera in there. We're going to need one in here. We're going to need some in the cell blocks. So the only reason I'm not placing another CCTV monitor right now and then getting that up and running is because, like I said, I don't want to have a ton of guards and no prisoners. So there we go. That works for right there. So we have prisoners arriving in 2 hours. What we should do is accept some more grants. Let's see. we could do short-term investment. That's easy enough. We could do staff. Actually, I think we'll get credit for that one instantly. So, oh, have at least 5 guards without assigned duties. Well, excuse me. Actually, we could do that. We could just hire some more guards. And then I'll have the extra guards needed. There we go. So we've got... I was going to need those guards anyways to get the prisoners off the trucks. And now we can place our other CCTV monitor. So, utilities, CCTV. We'll go like... Oh, okay. Those red lines are apparently what's already coming out of it. Let's place that one there. And what are you doing? You just hanging out in there? Alright, well, whatever you want to do. 1 hour until we get more prisoners. Well, our first prisoners, actually. Okay, let's go back to utilities. And I guess not just yet. Let's check and see where we're going to need to put these. We're going to need one in the infirmary probably, and maybe one in here. But for now, I'm going to leave those alone. Since they're staff only, there shouldn't be any prisoners going in there anyways. I don't think we'll need any for here because we're going to have guards patrolling that. Same thing for the holding cell. I think I will put one in the holding cell because I don't want to always have that guard station there. So we'll go 1 CCTV in the holding cell. And like that. 1 in the common room. 1 in that utility closet. And is that the only utility closet that we have? Or cleaning cupboard utility closet. I don't know why I was calling it that. Oh no, we have another one right here, but I've already got that one ready to go. The other thing we need to do before these prisoners arrive is look at the regime, because right now we have a ton of lockup time, which is kind of pointless. It's not extremely pointless, but it's also not extremely useful. So we'll do that. I think we'll give them an hour of that free time. Then we'll have eat. Then after that we'll have free time. And then work, 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 work. How many hours is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd like to get 8 out of them. I don't know if that's going to be a possibility. Unless we get them up a little bit earlier. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go shower right there. And then free time. Because then if they don't finish their shower in that hour, they'll still be able to during free time. We'll knock everything up a little bit. I like to have a little bit of free time after they eat. That way they could use the bathroom if they need to, or get whatever they need to get done in that free time before they start work. We could do that maybe. That seems like a lot of work right off the bat though. Maybe we'll do free time right there and free time right there. Yeah, I think we'll see how that works and if we have any problems with that, because they're still getting a decent amount of sleep here. So we'll see how that works out for them. And go ahead and take in these prisoners. You can see we're losing a lot of money every day. Granted, we have a lot, so it's not a huge concern, but if this was a fresh prison, this would definitely not be the way to play it. Okay, so we're getting 8 prisoners in. Apparently we only got 7. Maybe we got 8 and he's on the next truck. Yeah, for some reason there's a stack of ingredients on this truck. So whatever. Go ahead and take in these 8 prisoners. And that'll be helpful because it'll show us what areas of the prison we don't have coverage in. So, what? Contraband already? One, how did you even get in here by yourself? Somebody gonna search this guy? No? Okay. Whatever. They're getting them off the truck, so that's good. And we can see if we have any kind of holes in our defenses here. Okay, so they're all eating, which is good. Now we're only at negative 396 a day, which is not bad. I need to hook up these extra security cameras, so let's do that. We'll go to connect. We'll choose this console, and we'll hook up this, and that. And I think that's all of them for right now. Yes, that's all of them. So that one will have some extra that it can do down the road. You can see that we need another camera in the workshops because it's not getting full coverage. So we'll do that as well. We'll put one here and one here. And once they build those, which should point to the right, that should be able to cover those rooms. Yep, there's that one. And that one, good. Okay, so we have serious complaints. Let's take a look. Needs. I think it's just because it's the first day, honestly. Recreation should go down as they work out and, play in the yard. Plus we've got these common rooms that they could, spend time in. Let's make sure that the deployment's set correctly for jobs. Let's see. Cleaning cupboard, there's 4 jobs in there. 4 jobs in laundry, 4 jobs in there. Since we don't even have that many prisoners, I think that's fine. Okay, utilities, let's connect up these remaining cameras. Go connect to that one and that one. That should give us better coverage. Yep, there we go. So now we have full view of the rooms here. Excellent. So they're going to go around and start cleaning up the prison, which is fantastic. We got people in our holding cell, but we don't have any regular cells, which is going to be a problem if we continue to take prisoners in. So let's go ahead and get that started. Materials, brick wall. I think we're going to do the standard like TI type method. So we'll start here, we'll make an I, go like that. And yes, I know I have it paused right now and I don't really need to, but I think we're going to leave it paused just for a little bit. That actually works out. It doesn't work out great because of the way this is here, but it's okay. So I'll do the same thing up here. And that should give us enough cells to definitely take in what we already have and then another, at least one set of prisoners. So get that done. There we go. We'll let them build that all out. I don't think we have any utilities ran up here yet. No, not really. But it should be easy enough to do since we already ran all the pipes like that. Oh, excuse me. I'm actually going to get our solitary placed right now too. Put some solitary doors in. That way if someone does need to be punished, we'll have a place to do that. And speaking of which, let's see, we need utilities, not utilities, but rather lights, because I don't think any of these solitary cells actually have lights in them. Which, I mean, that's kind of not cool. They should at least have a light in solitary. And then we need to designate these rooms as solitary. And yes, I know we have solitary before we even have cells, but that's okay because, well, if I place it correctly, that's okay. I cannot seem to click today. There we go. Okay. So there's our solitary done. Okay, so we definitely have some definite danger in the prison right now. And I want to keep an eye on that because I think most of it's coming from their lack of sleep. There's some critical need for exercise right now. I'm pretty sure that will all get taken care of once this kind of evens out. But, now you know what, guys? You're not getting in there right now. Let me zone that as staff only. Deployment, staff only, and staff only, staff only. Only because I don't need them in there. Okay. And maybe today, since it's the first day, we'll cut this regime. Maybe we'll cut the work time down and give them some more free time. Because we don't need a riot on the first day. That would probably be bad. So, yeah. Something bad happening? I don't think so. We've already got people in solitary. But, okay. Let's see. As far as these cells go, let's get them start getting them kitted out. We'll put beds in each one of them. And I'm going to do my standard layout. I'm going to give them a bed in their cell, a TV, and a toilet. So I think we'll put the beds here, the TVs next to the door, and the toilet up near the top. And then I'm going to do cloning on each one of these cells. So I'm only going to do these top ones like that, and then we'll just copy them. So toilet right there and there. Yeah, that works. And right there and right there. And yeah, the head of their bed is right next to their toilet, but hopefully that encourages them not to be disgusting and do things that they shouldn't in their cell. There we go. Alright, let those get set up. The other thing that we want to do is we want to put a window on each one of these cells. Just above their bed, and a jail door on each one. That way when we copy and paste, everything will just be there and we won't have to do anything else. Alright, so far I think it's going well. We don't really have anything horrible happening yet. That's okay, that can be on the servo. I was just looking at that thinking maybe that wasn't the smartest idea, but yeah, that's fine. Alright. As far as, let's go to the bureaucracy. I want to be able to take an extra grant out. So we'll get that. I don't think we need contraband yet. And everything else is already approved. So yeah, for now, I think we're okay. Okay, so these cells are actually finished. Do they have lights in them? Yeah, who knows. So let's go like this. Let's go lights. We want to put an extra light in here, one in there. All the ones that don't have a light, basically, I'm going to put a light in. I can't tell if there's a light in each one of these, so we'll put one. Anyways, okay. There we go. That'll be that done. So, danger level is still up there. What is going on? Comfort is high. Environment is... environment, I think, is because it's kind of a pigsty in this prison. So we're going to need to work on that eventually. And of course, they're just sitting in the canteen. Are they supposed to be eating? They are supposed to be eating. No one's hungry? Apparently no one's hungry. That's okay though. The problem is going to be with sleep, I think. So let's do this. Yeah, I could zone these 4 cells as cells right now, I know. But we're going to finish them off first. So let's go like that. Excuse me. Just coughing today. Yeah, I think that should be fine if we just go like this. It's a little bit more complicated than it needs to be. But, that wasn't even an autosave. That was just the game being slow for some reason. There we go. We just copy that pattern like this, and that should be all the plumbing done, except for in this middle area, which we'll worry about later. So hurry up. Get all that stuff placed in there. Whoa. Danger level is just going up. I think we should zone those as cells, just to get some people in them. Because then they can watch TV in their cell, they can do whatever they need to do. Cells are way better than the holding cell. So and then we're gonna want to patrol in here, so let's do that. A guard patrol that goes basically like that. Okay, so yeah, since they are in their cells now, things are going a little better. Yeah, good. Apparently we haven't finished that yet. What did we just get? We got something. Not sure exactly what was completed there. I think it was the ability to take another grant, to be honest. So let's do cloning and get this area done at least. So we'll go here, there, 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 and there. And then, whoops, clone this cell to here, 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 and here. And that should honestly be enough cells for a little bit. So they're placing the jail doors first, which is kind of a pain because then our guard has to open things up for them. But that's okay. We'll just deal with it for now. And this planning is kind of driving me nuts, but after we finish this whole area, then I'll fix that. So there we go. We've got another working cell and a prisoner in it. Yeah, sleep and environment should be improving. There we go. Only 2 left, which is fantastic. And we'll easily be able to take in these 9 prisoners tomorrow. And yeah, now the danger level is pretty much non-existent. So there's 2 lights here. This guy has tons of lights in his cell. We're going to dismantle that one. Same thing with this. Light, dismantle. Are they actually mirroring the lights in each one of these cells? They totally might be. Whatever. I don't really care. The only thing is that takes up a ton of extra power that we don't really need. So dismantle them. And I'm going to pause it because too many lights. Too many lights. Yeah, I think they all have a light above their head anyways at this point, so we'll take out the other one. We've got 9 more prisoners arriving, and I think we'll take in those 9 and then hold off on taking in more prisoners for a little bit. There we go. So we can successfully hold 13 prisoners. We're going to have 17 total. But that's not going to be a huge deal. Let me make sure. That light needs to be dismantled. And that light needs to be dismantled. Okay. And then I have a feeling that we're going to end up with the same thing going on over here. But that's fine for now. And hopefully they'll actually be able to do some work today. And hopefully we'll get some people working in the laundry, because then that will bring up their need for clothing, or it'll bring it down rather. Yeah, things are starting to even out here pretty decently, so I think we're okay now. One thing that I want to work on is I want to work on the classroom. I want to also work on the workshop and get that up and running. But for now, I think we're doing okay. I'm going to actually clone this. We'll go with this cell right here, copy to here. I wish it wasn't going to replace that light, but I'm almost 100% it's going to. There we go, and then we'll copy this cell to here. And that should give us plenty of cells for what we have. Okay, and 8 more prisoners. Can we take in 8 more? I think that's going to be pushing it, to be honest. We'd have to get this section built, which we probably could do, to be honest, but do we want to have that many prisoners just right off the bat? Yeah, you know what? We'll leave it turned on for now. We'll see if we can handle it. And if we can't, hey, things will get interesting. So, as far as the guard in the holding cell goes, I think I'm going to take him out of there. Only because we already have... Maybe I'll just add him to this deployment. We'll have 2 guards on this deployment. There we go. I think that's a better idea since most of them are in their cells anyways. So, good. I think that's looking pretty good. And hopefully we can get some more work done today and have them clean up the prison, because that a big part of their need right now is their environment, because the prison's just so dirty. We actually are making a little bit of cash, so what I think I'll do is, let's see, whoops, let's go to staff. $50 a day for gardeners. I'm going to hire 2 gardeners, and $50 a day for janitors. I'm going to hire 3 janitors to help out around the prison. There we go. That should definitely bring that need down, and we're still making a profit, so not doing terrible. Once our workers finish up this area, I'm going to have them start constructing this area down here, and that will hold the additional prisoners that we're going to get in the next day. Alright, so they are working. Let's go ahead and start laying this out. So we're going to want a brick wall right down the middle. We'll go like this. I think I'll go the opposite of the other side. So we'll start off like that. That way they can't throw things to each other. That's not really in the game. But if it was, they definitely wouldn't have the cell doors right across from each other, because prisoners would throw things to each other. So there's an idea for a future alpha release, letting them throw contraband to each other from their cells. Okay, so that's how we'll lay that out. And then we're going to have to get the plumbing in there as well. And then I'm going to get rid of all this planning over here, because this area is actually pretty much done. Danger level's actually going down, so that's good. We have prisoners that aren't doing anything during work time, so let's go ahead and assign them. We'll go with deployment. I'm I'm going to put a couple more jobs in the laundry and a couple more jobs in there. Get to work. You. No? Okay. Apparently he's the one prisoner that still is not assigned. Alright, good. So now this area is done. Let's go ahead and... the light thing happened here too? It sure did. Let's get rid of dismantle. We're going to have plenty of lights. Didn't happen there. Didn't happen there. Did happen here. Did happen here. I think it's wherever I actually place lights. So maybe from now on I won't place them manually. I'll just let the copy and paste job handle it. And I'm going to get these objects in here as well. So, whoops, that is not a bed. So a bed here, and a bed here, a bed here, and a bed here. So then toilets will go there, 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 and there. And TVs will go here, here, there, and there. Okay, so these guys actually won't have windows on their cells, so these kind of aren't as nice as the outer cells, but too bad for them. So we'll let them build all that, and then I'll just copy it to these other areas right here. I hate how they always put the jail door in first. It's kind of just a huge pain, but because then the guard has to come along and unlock it for them. Actually, if we designate those as cells, I think that would resolve itself. So let's do this. Does it? Maybe? I guess not. And I couldn't open that for some reason, but whatever. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. I'm going to work on this little area right here off camera. And when you come back, this will all be done. And we'll be getting in some new prisoners. So until next time, thanks for watching. I'll see you later.